What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a breaking news as ECW legend Sabu has just passed away at age 60, John Cena's final match revealed, Jacob Fatu breaks character, the truth behind a WWE absence, John Cena vs CM Punk incoming, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now, unfortunately, we start the news today with some incredibly sad news, as wrestling legend Sabu has passed away at age 60. PW Insider would share the sad news via their website, saying PWInsider.com is extremely saddened to report that former ECW World Champion Sabu, one of the most vibrant and groundbreaking professional wrestlers of his era, Sabu, real name Terry Brunk, has passed away. We're working on additional details at this time, as Sabu had just worked his final match over a WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas, defeating Joey Janela. He appeared last week at the Tri-State Wrestling Alliance Reunion Show convention at the 2300 ECW Arena, which appears to have been his final public appearance. Sabu had a legendary career and is considered to be one of the most famous wrestlers to ever step foot in the ECW promotion. I would like to offer our condolences to the family and friends of Terrence Michael Brunk, also known as the homicidal, genocidal, death-defying maniac, and one of the craziest wrestlers to ever step foot in the ring, Sabu. Next up, John Cena's final match revealed. Now, as we all know, WWE Champion John Cena is set to retire in December this year, yet details on how Cena's final match will be presented haven't been disclosed. However, it's now been reported by WCVB that Cena will wrestle his final match at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. An exact date was not given for when this match will take place. The fans are speculating that this will be a Saturday night's main event show, as WWE are committed to producing a total of 4 TV specials each year, and December is likely to be the month in which WWE delivers the final one of the calendar year. There will inevitably be a lot of disappointment if Cena's last match takes place on a TV special. The Saturday night's main event specials have been slated by fans for basically being televised house shows, and Cena's final ever match being played with commercials doesn't sound too appealing. There have been calls to see WWE turn Cena's last night into its own PLE, with names of the PLE suggested including Ruthless Aggression and One Last Stand. This would make a ton of business sense for WWE, especially with them deterring away from PLEs in December in recent years. This would be a very fitting way to close out the year and to close out the career of one of the greatest of all time. Next up, John Cena vs CM Punk incoming. With John Cena vs R-Truth reportedly being planned for Saturday night's main event in 2 weeks, fans are looking ahead for Cena's Money in the Bank plans, and it looks like WWE are now planting the seeds for a Cena vs CM Punk program. Punk took to Instagram after Backlash to tease coming after the WWE title, and then Cena took to Instagram to share an image of his album cover with an ice cream plastered all over it. This is a huge money match for WWE to book, and if WWE handles this correctly, this could be the defining feud of 2025. A match between the two at Money in the Bank may be too soon, as WWE only have 2 weeks following Saturday night's main event to build a match. Additionally, Punk is in the middle of a heated feud with Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins, and it's likely that WWE are building towards Punk and Roman Reigns teaming up, with the probable date for this being June 7th at Money in the Bank. SummerSlam 2025 is a sensible destination for the match, as this year SummerSlam will be a 2-night broadcast, and WWE are going to need epic matches across the 2 nights to justify the format. The match itself would also be fitting for Cena's final ever matchup, but with December still 7 months away, it may be too far, and there's current speculation that Cena is going to retire in a rematch against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cena just has 24 appearances left in 2025, and whilst it sounds like a lot, by the time the summer months are done, we could be down to single digits. The end is in sight for the WWE Champion, and hopefully WWE hits a home run with the second half of Cena's final active year. Next up, where was Travis Scott? Fans are eagerly anticipating a cameo from Travis Scott at Backlash last night. Scott made his presence felt during the WrestleMania main event, and fans expected a similar match finish for John Cena vs Randy Orton. Thankfully, WWE didn't go down the route, and now we know why Scott wasn't on the show in any capacity. According to numerous fans on social media, Scott was seen in Spain ahead of the El Clasico event, so he wasn't available for the Backlash show. It's been widely reported that Scott will be wrestling at some point in 2025, and he's even been rumored to be teaming up with John Cena on a future PLE. Next up, the truth behind a key WWE absence. Becky Lynch was away from WWE television for close to a year, and now Lynch has discussed why exactly she was absent for so long during an interview with Variety. According to the former WWE Women's Champion, she was initially going to return for the Royal Rumble, but then a skin condition diagnosis changed everything. I took what I thought was going to be 3 months off during the summer when my contract came up. I was like, okay, seems like a good time to take a little break, get some stuff done. Then other things came up. I was filming Star Trek and then Happy Gilmore. There was talk of a return around Rumble time, but then at the last minute I got a skin condition. The next big event was Wrestlemania, so it seemed to make sense, especially if I could take Bayley out of the mix and ruin her dreams. It felt doubly brilliant. Lynch's work since returning at WrestleMania 41 has been stellar, and it's been wonderful to see her back where she belongs. Next up is a top WWE star injured. There was concern coming out of Backlash for Drew McIntyre, as McIntyre landed awkwardly on his head following a South of Heaven spot, but thankfully he's confirmed to be okay. According to Triple H, the former WWE champion is fine after being checked out by medical staff. However, Damian Priest had one of his teeth knocked out during the Fatal 4-Way match. It's unclear when this occurred, but it's unlikely that Priest will miss any time away from WWE television. Next up, WWE fans called out. There's been a lot of discourse of late around the double standards. Becky Lynch addressed the fact that fans have zero issues with male main event talent in WWE being in their 40s, but when it comes to women, it's a major issue when the top stars are of a similar age. Lynch has now been supported on this by Biggie, and Biggie outright discussed this during the Backlash pre-show last night. So much of the narrative is this a passing of the torch moment? Becky talks a lot about age, and the way we talk about age with women and the way we talk about age with the men. For a lot of the women who are in their late 30s, it's, oh, you are winding down. Are you getting ready to get out? It feels like 75% of the male side is 38, 39, 40, 45. Let's give the women the same honor and same grace as well. Now it's easy to see where names such as Lynch and Biggie are coming from, and it's definitely an important issue that needs to be addressed. Next up, a breakaway star 2025 revealed. A women's world champion Io Sky has had an incredible year so far in 2025, and according to a new report from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE are extremely high on the talented star. Sky is reportedly viewed as a breakaway star in 2025 by at least one high-ranking decision-maker. According to Dave Meltzer, Sky has garnered significant internal praise for her performance and attributes. The sources within WWE spotlighted Sky's unique appeal, comparing her favorably to multi-time women's champion Asuka. One person high up in decision-making noted to us that Sky has been considered a breakaway star this year, combining the fire and voice inflections that make Asuka a strong promo without speaking English. Now, this is great to hear, and hopefully Sky's strong presentation continues as we head into the second half of 2025. Next up, a former WWE name sends an urgent plea. Whatever names get released from WWE, it's not uncommon for them to badmouth the company. The wrestler in question had their dream job taken away from them, so it's not exactly a surprise that they'll be unhappy and looking to lash out. Whilst it's understandable why wrestlers do this, recently released WWE names have been urged to shut up and not burn any bridges when it comes to WWE. This plea comes from former star Matt Hardy, who had this to say on the latest edition of his podcast. Learn how to shut the hell up and just worry about what you're doing. Speak positively and stop talking negatively about other places, because if you do get to that point where you do get released and you're gone, then you kind of screwed yourself up from going somewhere else. Pro wrestling is a small world in a big scheme of things. Don't burn bridges before you have an opportunity to go somewhere else, just in case. Hardy continued by saying that it's vital that these wrestlers let their grievances go. If you're a wrestler, if you're a performer, be better than that, be smarter than that, and learn how to just talk about things that are positive, the things that you like, and let your grievances go. The best thing you can possibly do is if there's something you don't like, just shut the hell up about it. Now, this is smart advice from an individual who's been released from WWE multiple times, and it's easy to see where he's coming from with this rational advice. And finally, Jacob Fatu breaks character. Our final story today takes a look at the post-Backlash press conference, specifically comments from US champion Jacob Fatu. From the first time since debuting in WWE, Fatu broke character at the event. He broke away from his Samoan werewolf persona for the press conference, and when asked what's next for him, he managed to blur the lines between kayfabe and reality with an authentic answer. What's next is just what I said earlier, it's just day and time with it. I didn't come in aiming for this US title, it just happened organically. But honestly, there's no telling. Gentlemen here asked what happened tonight. I'm going to tell you all the same thing. You'll have to wait and see, because I can't speak on it if I don't know nothing about it. It's been a hell of a ride, but I'm just like what you guys are seeing right now. Just gonna have to see how it all rides out at the end of the day. Fatu was even able to make a joke about the microphone malfunctioning, and it's easy to see why Fatu has become popular backstage, as he comes across completely authentic and insanely likable. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.